Well, good morning. Well, at least it is here, Pacific Standard Time. Today is Tidy Up Tuesday, and I do so love to do these because well, I just am passionate about tidying up, have been for years. I'm Joan Silva, and I'm your Tidy Up gal, and I also work with others around tidying up their money and their things. My new tagline is helping others discover the joys of tidying up. And truthfully, that is exactly what I enjoy doing. So I hope you'll join me today in my topic, which is, as I scroll down and get myself live on my smartphone so I can follow you. Oh, I see. Laurel joined. Thank you. Last time I couldn't see people coming on as they joined in, and so glad that you did join. Today's topic is let me introduce you to your new best friends. Maybe they're not new, but they are your best friends. And they're your best friends in many areas, not just tidying up. They definitely are for clutter clearing and for releasing. So again, I'm Joan Silva. You can get me at joan@joansilva.com, which is my email. You can get me at my website, joansilva.com, which also is yourmoneydream.com. And as my tagline states, helping others discover the joys of tidying up, it is in money and in things. So as a kid, I really liked clean and clear areas. I like things neatly stacked. If you notice, I've got some things behind me on the shelf. If I could get the right direction, there's games over here. We've had them for years. Some are new, some are brand new, some from history. Wonderful place to go. And welcome, Debbie, for joining in as well. Thank you. And thank you, Laura. Ready to get to work. I like that. So you may guess, maybe not, where I'm sitting today, because this is an area that in California is notorious for having lots of stuff. In fact, one of our most expensive things, besides our home, is sitting in the driveway, because the area that I'm sitting in right now is usually packed to the brim. So it does take constant attention and noticing what you really do need to keep and what you don't. So let me introduce you to your two new best friends. When I told my husband I was going to do this topic, I said, what do you think your best friends are? When two, you could have 4 or 5, but let's just put it this way. I'm going to work on 2 today with you. Who are your 2 best friends when it comes to tidying up? And he scratched his head, and he's pretty good because he knows my topics. He knows how I think. We've been married 36 years. I think he's probably figured me out a lot. Sometimes not, but you know how it is. And so I said, let me give you a hint. They're in the garage. And right away, he got at least one of them. And that is, they're sitting right next to me, your 2 best friends. They're my 2 best friends in my household. Let me turn my computer so you can see them too. Now yours might not look like this, but you get the idea. So here they are. One is garbage. The other is recycle. Ta-ta-ta-da! Sneaky, aren't I? But yes, they are your new best friend. And hi, Courtney, and hi, Sharon. Thank you for joining me. So here's the thing. One of my friends said when she was clearing out paper, which, by the way, I did a video last time of a live Facebook on paper. I'm drowning in it. And do I really need to keep all of that? By the way, no. You can deep six almost all of it, at least 90% or more. So if you haven't seen that video, I just posted it to my email list. If you want to be part of that, private message me or put yourself down here and say, yes, Joan, put me on your Tidy Up Tuesday email that goes out every other Tuesday. I just sent that out today about paper. So if you missed the one about paper and that you can deep six it, please do ask me for it. Be glad to share it. Or scroll down my profile till you find it. Or go to YouTube and put Joan Silva and you'll find me there. But let's go back to the best friend of your garbage can and your recycling bin. And of course you can add to that, plastic bags to take to donation. But we won't talk about that right at the moment, because what happens when you tidy up or clutter clear, if we tend to think, well, I'll sell that or I'll give that away, if it hangs around, our tendency is, oh, maybe I won't give it up after all. I really do need it. Gosh, I have used it before. I'm sure it's important. I need to keep it. I find that most of the time, as you see in the shelves behind me, these are things that I use regularly. And if I don't, my hubby and I talk about it. He has some areas because he's a handyman and electrician. So, you know, like that old show Tim Allen does, Tidy Tool Time. He did tools and high-end things. Well, my hubby loves every little thing that a client or customer has gotten rid of. Old kitchen faucets, every little nut, bolt, and screw you could possibly think of looks valuable. And in his business, it could be. And we have actually reused, repurposed many things that clients have removed from their home because it no longer fits there. So that's the point of the recycling, by the way. When I'm talking about the recycle bin, that's this one in my household. It's a big one because I believe in recycling and certainly repurposing. And welcome to Peg and Alice and Stephanie and Christina. Thank you for joining me. Say howdy to, and let me know if you like your garbage can and your recycle bins. So I started to talk about a friend of mine who was purging paper. So I got off track when I was talking about paper. She actually carried in or rolled in her garbage can, which would be this one. Now, if you notice, mine's a little smaller because I tend to recycle more than I do throw garbage. But the thing is that there's plenty of room for garbage. And you can actually certainly get somebody else to come pick it up if it's really that much. But she took the garbage can into her office with the full intention. Yes, it's going in here, kids. Most of what I've kept, papers, magazines, and the piles or the hidden stuff in drawers. I have brown bag lunch workshops I've done for years, and I have a file drawer, several file drawers full of the actual handouts and the workbooks and the folders, and there are times I've reused those, but on the whole I tend not to. So that's my next project, to deep six into the garbage, the workshop notes and folders and all that. Doesn't mean I can't reuse folders, but even times, there are times I even toss the folders because they've been in the drawer for so long. They have kind of a dusty energy about them. They no longer feel like they're supporting me energetically. And whether you believe that or not, it's up to you. But I've seen it again and again. When I've tossed stuff out of my file cabinets, it opens up energy. When I remove stuff from my shelves, when I open up my closet and I say, okay, this is old and tired. I'm not going to wear it anymore. Let me move it on. If it's really tired, hello, garbage can. Nobody wants your old, tired, holy things. So if it's, of course, gently used and you just don't like it anymore, you just don't wear it, time to move it on. And that goes back to the recycling. You can recycle it, repurpose it, send it on to Goodwill or wherever you feel. Salvation Army. I think there's going to be a lot of people in Houston right now, and maybe now Louisiana with their flooding, that are going to need some of the things that we have just packed our homes full of. So you may find somebody that needs those things. So again, today's Tidy Up Tuesday. I won't be doing it at 9 Pacific time every single Tuesday, so you have to kind of see where's Joan's moving target. More than likely, I will do it at more close to lunch hour, noontime for California, which is Pacific time. And for you on the East Coast, it would be 3. And those of you who, I have a number of friends that are in Texas, which, by the way, those I know are safe at this point, would be, what is that? 12, 1, 2. So again, I'm Joan Silva, and I have Your Money Dream, and I love talking about tidying up. If you would like to be on my regular mailing, let me know. Just private message me or on the comments here. Say, yes, Joan, add me to your email, Tidy Up Tuesday. I will be posting other videos there as well as sharing articles because I write a monthly magazine article on tidying up, and I've done it for now 2 years. And so I have many articles that I am allowed to share with you once it's been published in the magazine. no, that magazine is not online, so I have been given permission to go ahead and share that with you. You can also email me, joan@joansilva.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. And next week, Tidy Up Tuesday, don't know what I'll be talking about, so right now it's a secret, even to me. Take care, and time to hug and be kind to your two new best friends.